As Eminem once said, motherfucker, forgot about Dre. Welcome back, guys, to another episode review, season 3. Well, it's not season 3, it's episode 3 of season 6. But yeah, Tommy looks like Eminem, so why don't we get an Eminem reference in with the title of this episode? But it's a weird one because he appeared at the end of last episode, so would it not make more sense to have the title of that episode be called Forgot About Dre? Because Dre returned then. Now, he did feature quite a lot in this one, but let's talk about his escape from the US Marshals, and then he quickly gets caught again. But with is it a major character death in this opening sequence of the episode? Well, essentially what it is, the cartel, the Jiminez cartel, trying to get to Dre. They have to wipe out a few US Marshals here. Essentially, all the police get wiped out apart from Donovan. He manages to drop a couple. It was a pretty good fight scene, to be honest. Dre's holding his kid, although Donovan was holding his kid initially. Dre's like, I need a gun. The only way I'm going to get out of here if you give me a gun. He's like, no, you're a federal witness and you're a criminal. There's no way I'm giving you a gun. But then Donovan manages to hold them off. He drops the last guy, distracts him with a phone, shoots him. He falls. He's took a gunshot in the shoulder. Dre then looks like he's like, hide in the bathroom. I'll defend you if anyone else comes. And then Dre goes into the bathroom, but it's like a two-door bathroom. So he goes in through one door, comes out the other, picks up one of the guy's guns, pulls out a gun on Donovan. Donovan's just saved his kid's life and Dre just kills him. It's like, how are you supposed to feel sorry for Dre though? Like, oh, he's trying to protect his kid, he's in witness protection. Here he is killing this officer who was like literally just saving his life about 30 seconds ago. He says, me and you are alike, Dre. He's like, I've got a family too, don't do this. And Dre's like, we're nothing like you, a bitch ass nigga. And then yeah, pulls the trigger, kills him. That was a quote, folks, but I disagree with Dre big time here. I'm not a fan on this. I mean, I just don't get it. Like, I get it. I'm not saying people can't kill people and you can still root for them, but this just felt like a very, very dirty kill, especially after what happened. It's not like Donovan was a dirty cop. It's not. He was actually a straight shooter, and Dre has dropped him. I was not a fan of this in the slightest, if I'm being honest. We see Tommy introduces like Lakesha to a few of the gang, the Primeras, of course. I can't even remember these three guys' name, but there is OG crew now. This is it. This is all Tommy's got to his name. He then gets a phone call from Peter, and Peter wants him to bring him Alicia Jiminez alive. And Tommy's like, how the hell am I going to do that? I've got no one inside the female, penitentiary to get her out. But turns out he wants Ghost to kill her. So Peter is sending Ghost to kill her and Tommy to get her, but make sure she's alive. So he's keeping these two alive just to funnel money because he's demanding, obviously, every a couple of weeks they give him money. I think Tommy's like 2 million every 2 weeks, and Ghost, I think he's a bit cheap on Ghost. I think he's only wanting like 100k or 200k for Ghost, but either way, he's pitting these two against each other. And I like the transition of the scene where he was talking to Tommy, then he goes to pour himself a drink, and then when he turns back around, it's Ghost now sitting in the chair. But we may as well talk about this because this just turned into a heist this episode. We see Alicia, she takes a fit at her desk, but then the water gets swapped around, so obviously that was a plant to make her sick, so she's forced to go to the bathroom. Lakesha is in the out of order stall. She gives the text to Tommy that, right, she's there. Then the EMTs arrive, and the EMTs are a part of Tommy's crew. Again, I don't get this because, right, this is the highest, level of transport for a high-risk prisoner you will be able to get. She's the head of the cartel, and they just let these so-called EMTs take her. There's no background check. There's I get it. EMTs would probably be at the courthouse, but there's no and it's these guys are part of Tommy's crew, and he's wearing a baseball cap, Tommy. And Ghost is also sitting there with a fucking toolbox, and it's does no one clock on to these people? You've got Sax there, you've got the new guy that was in Californication there, you've got the only person that notices anyone is Dre. He notices Ghost going down the elevator, and when Ghost gets out the elevator and gets in the fan, he spots Tommy at the ambulance. They load Alicia into the ambulance, and Ghost is like, motherfucker. And then, yeah, they manage to escape because a fan pulls out, and they get back to Peter. Peter demands, Alicia gives him contacts and all this shit. She's like, can I have a cigarette? She gets the cigarette. After a puff, tells him to go fuck himself. Peter kills her, and he's like, wait, what the fuck, Peter? What was the whole plan of me doing this stealth mission to get her out of the, cuffs, bring her to you just for you to shoot her? And he's like, because you know what it's like, Tommy, I want to kill people myself. Obviously highlighting the fact that he wanted Ghost to kill her, and if Ghost did kill her, it wouldn't have changed anything. But obviously now, Ghost thinks that, oh shit, I've got to pay the money. I've got to pay the money to Peter. He's got to pay double money now because Peter says the money would have been squashed if he managed to kill Alicia. But of course, Tommy actually was the one that managed to get her. So again, Tommy and Ghost button heads. Are they going to team up again? I really hope they don't. Again, how many times in this show, we're 6 seasons in, have there's been like prisoner transport of a witness and they always get killed? I get it, right? With Tommy and Ghost being so connected, if someone actually did testify, these two would be fucked. But I think we need something a bit more original than just repeating the same gimmick of, oh, this guy's going to testify, and then they end up getting killed. It's fucking embarrassing that the police forces in New York, man, they're not doing a very good job protecting our witnesses, I'll tell you that much for sure. Tyreek's back, and then he goes back to Tate, man. Code, sorry, he wants some more drugs. Ghost as well. His side business this episode's kind of pissing on businessman Tate's shoes because, Tate told him to stay away, but Ghost can't stay away. The Queen Child's project. Also, when Tommy's talking to Proctor, he wants Alicia's whereabouts, and Ghost wanted them as well. The school bag of his daughter, of course, which has the wire tap on it in the unicorn. They heard a bit of the conversation. Obviously, we haven't heard how much Sax heard of the conversation, but she did come downstairs halfway during this conversation between Proctor and Tommy, took it upstairs. So I think what they've actually heard on the recording isn't really incriminating, but there's proof that Tommy showed up at Proctor's house. So again, it's like, how fucking jammy these guys get? I mean, they actually have a wiretap in the house, and it's just so convenient that his daughter comes down the stairs to lift her school bag and goes up the top of the stairs. Man, come on. What are we doing here? Are we doing racing or ping pong, folks? What is going on? Somebody forgot about Dre. Somebody forgot about the wiretap. Telling you. Also, Tasha wants to start a childcare business, of course, because since Ghost doesn't really give them their money, she needs to start that. And also, where is Terry Silver? Is this guy dead? I mean, Ghost choked him out 4 episodes ago and we never seen him. So, only time will tell in that regard. Dre's freaking out. Sax tells him that he's free to go, but guess what? You're a wanted man. Your daughter's not going with you. And you'll probably struggle to survive on the streets. Tough luck, kid. And leaves. Holy shit. So Dre, I don't think Dre has got much left in this show. I would be shocked if he made it out of this show alive. I know there's like the 3 spin-offs, but like I said, this guy's plot armor has been pretty fucking incredible so far. Ghost then phones Tommy to end the episode and he's like, right, you clearly know, Tommy, that Peter put both of us against each other today. He wanted me to kill her and you to take her. And he wanted something to happen in the middle. And he's like, yeah, he's just playing us for his money. And Tommy's like, I don't care what he's doing. Go fuck yourself, Ghost. And then that is how the episode ends. It's like, how many times have we seen episodes end with these two button heads? But this time, it's the final butt of the heads. I mean, come on, they'll fucking probably reunite by the end or something, man. But yeah, season 6, they're throwing a lot at the episodes. Like there's a lot happening, but the substance, it's, who cares if there's a lot happening if not really much is happening? Again, I think what needs to happen in this show is that the end, someone testifies and people go to fucking jail in this organisation. Something needs to happen, right? Because if this show just ends with no one going to jail after the amount of court cases that we've been through, it would be a miscarriage of justice. Yes, enjoy the pun. But I'm going to give this episode I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Come on, season 6, final season. Bring the goodies, and Big Stevie Cool will deliver them here on Fog Entertainment. But 6 out of 10. Till next time, peace.